Hi good people, and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, the trash can area is a complete disaster. I mean, oh my gosh, it's just awful. So we do have our work cut out for us today. Super excited because I have a project in particular that's going to really set off that area where I have the trash can. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I transformed the landscape in my trash can area from looking like this to looking like this. So here's a quick overview of what this entire space looks like. Oh my goodness, you guys. Y'all, this is a mess. Don't judge me. Do not judge me, you guys. This space needs some TLC, some serious TLC. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to complete all of this area in today's video. Whatever I don't complete, I'll just finish it up in Sunday's video because this is going to take some serious time. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do what I can do. That's all I can do. All right, y'all, so I decided to undertake this particular space next because it is such a huge eyesore, as you guys can see. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take. This might be the whole video. I'm not even sure, but we're going to do what we can do, you guys. All right, so making good strides so far. I still have to rake up the leaves and everything. But one of the things I want to do in this area here, I was looking at this tree. I want to cut down a few of these branches because they're hanging kind of low. So I think I'm going to trim up the tree just a little bit, cut down maybe like those 3 lower branches here. So then that way the tree isn't, and you can see how this one here, the limb is almost touching the trash can. It's kind of low. So I'm going to trim that up really good. And then also what I want to do, I'm gonna go ahead and finish pressure washing this whole entire portion of the fence. And I'm gonna go ahead and stain it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and pressure wash it, stain it, and just really clean in this area and have it looking really nice. So that's the plan. This is the area that I normally keep my trash cans. So yeah, that's what I want to do in this area here as well. But for right now, I am going to try to rake up the leaves and finish cleaning out this little space. All I have to do is pressure wash, paint, and yeah, I'm good to go. Right, y'all, so the time is almost 7:30 p.m. and I'm about to call it a night, but I didn't get as much done as I was hoping, and of course that's because I started today. Anyway, it is what it is, but I do want to show you how far I've gotten, and hopefully you guys can see this. So I did manage to clean this area, which you guys could see was just horrendous. So that's probably why I didn't get a chance to finish everything, is because I really wasn't planning to really finish this space in this video, but I did. I did get it clean. The only thing I have to do now is put my trash cans back and just make everything nice and neat. But before I do that, like I mentioned, I am going to pressure wash the fence and just finish staining it. All right, y'all, so we're going to be picking up where we left off from about 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Right now, I'm basically just going to be cleaning up this area where I normally keep my trash bins. And I figured, why can't the trash can area look just as beautiful as the other landscapes in my yard? So my plan is to really giving this whole space a nice refresh, making it more welcoming, more inviting, so that I can, you know, come out here and really enjoy this space. I'm gonna go ahead and start by first trimming the tree branches like I told you guys I wanted to do. And then afterwards, I'm gonna go ahead and right quickly and get started with pressure washing. All right, y'all, so now that I've trimmed the tree, I'm gonna go ahead and get the fence prepped to be pressure washed. And what I'm doing is I'm using this container to spray some pool bleach and water on the fence just to kind of help loosen up the dirt. All right, y'all, so quick time check. The time is now 3:18 p.m. and I just got done pressure washing the fence, so I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. But I do wanna go ahead and show you guys right quickly, or just kind of tell you what plans I have for this space in today's video, what type of landscaping I'm going to be doing. Okay, y'all, so what I'm planning to do in this area, now that I've pressure washed all the fence, I'm going to stain it. It's going to take about a week for the fences to completely dry out before I can stain it. I'm also going to be removing that lattice panel that's at the back of the fence. I'm going to remove that, and I'm also going to stain that as well. I'm going to add a little flower bed here off to the side of the storage house. Add some stepping stones to the ground along with some pea gravel rocks. That is the initial plan. All right, so I started by reusing some old brick edging that I had already. And you can see here where I'm basically trying to dig a trench because I'm going to be standing these edges straight up. And so I was digging a trench to support the brick edging, but y'all, I kept running into roots everywhere. And this really delayed this whole entire process. So that was a struggle, just really trying to dig the trench. My goodness, the roots were just, it was just ridiculous. It was just so many roots. Even with digging the holes for the plants, I kept running into roots. The tree roots slowed me down tremendously. I mean, I got to the point where I had to pull out the long pole saw just to try to cut the roots. All right, y'all, so fast forward, it's been about a week later, and as you can see, I'm laying down my weed tarp. I also ripped out all the brick edging that I had down here previously because I kept running into roots, and then also my design changed. So I decided to use the brick edging that I used all around the deck space and around my entire backyard area. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That way I can just lay it flat. I don't have to dig any trenches. Perfect. So as you can see here now, I'm just laying down the stepping stones to this particular area here. And this was super easy, super simple. I just made sure that the space was nice and leveled. And you can also see me adding some leveling sand underneath some of the pavers just to make sure that they're all pretty steady. So I purchased these stepping stones from Lowe's along with the brick edging. It took me about 11 stepping stones to complete this project. I wanted to use 12, but there was an area by the tree where the root was super huge and really, really deep. I think it was one of the main roots for the tree. And so I didn't want to play with that. I didn't want to cut that because I didn't want to kill the tree and have that tree topple over. But anyway, and you guys will see in the corner there where I'm trying to add that stone and it's just not working. So you can see here that I just went ahead and pressure washed that little area where I had the privacy panel. So I removed the panel and I'm going to stain this entire space, and then I'm also going to stain the panel and place it back up there. So now I'm just coming out with the layout that I want to do for this space, and you guys will see that in a minute. All right, y'all, so we are getting down to the wire, and I just want to show y'all what I've done so far. So let's get to it. So y'all, it's been a couple of days later, and I wanted to show you my progress in this space here so far with the trash can area, the landscape. You can basically see here where I kind of place these brick edging. I place them sort of in a curvature design or layout, and I'm planning to take them all the way around. And also, this is a lot easier. You don't have to dig a trench. You literally just lay them down flat. So that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to be filling in this area where the stepping stones are with pea gravel, and then I'm going to also add a flower in this corner here and just border it with some more of the brick edging, just kind of do like a little swoop. And I'm probably going to use the larger brick edging to do the little swoop in this little corner area here. But yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and do that just to kind of give this space just a little bit more, I guess, more character, more appeal. And you can see here where I've pressure washed this side of the fence, and I'm going to be re-adding that privacy screen once I've stained everything. But yeah, this is my progress so far. But I still have to add the pea gravel like I mentioned before. I have to stain, and so I'll probably start the staining process on tomorrow. I'll stain all the fences and everything and just kind of get that done. Okay, so now I'm about to add the pea gravel to this, and I wanted to show y'all the little area I was telling you about earlier where there's a really, really huge tree root, why I couldn't add an additional stepping stone there. The root was so deeply embedded into the ground and it was humongous, you guys. So what I decided to do instead was just place some pea gravel in this area and level it and even it with the stepping stones. So then that way, whenever you step on the stones, it's a smooth transition over into the pea gravel. So there's no unevenness or anything. So just wanted to show you guys that. Additionally, I added some mulch glue to the pea gravel as well, so then that way we're not getting any pea gravel that's moving around or shifting around too much or just, you know, creating a mess. So that was the purpose of the mulch glue. So that is something you guys can also find in my Amazon storefront as well. You can use it in your pea gravel or you can use it in your mulch, and it keeps everything nice and glued in place. So before the final reveal, let's take one last look at what the space used to look like and be reminded as to how we transformed it. So now let's see the final reveal. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you are new and watching for the first time, welcome. My name is Carolina. And if this is the type of content you find interesting, I would love to have you join my family of subscribers. And as always, to my existing subscribers, you guys know you are always, and I do mean always, welcome back. And I will see you guys really, really soon in my next video. Bye now.